Hey guys, good morning and welcome to Wednesday. It's the midpoint of the week. Guys, you saw what happened yesterday. Chelsea couldn't beat a championship team. So what's happening now is if Chelsea was in the championship, they wouldn't be winning games even in the championship. That's shocking. I have no idea what's happening to Chelsea. After spending $600 million or so, they can't even get to score against a championship team that had only won one game in 5 matches at home. So for the Chelsea fans listening, you guys are in a really, really bad state. Like, it's bad. If you thought things were bad, it's worse than you expected. I tell you. Because you couldn't even draw a game against a team that has been in a shambles, that has been very shocking at home. In a cup competition that you desperately need to win, given that every other thing has failed for you people. Anyways, it's all good. If I play Chelsea again in any of my games, you guys can stop watching this channel. Literally, you can stop. If I ever include them again in any of my games, I rather not post for that day than include Chelsea in any of my games. Man, that was shocking. You couldn't even draw, like play a 1-1 draw. And just salvage your point. It's all good. It's all good. So today we've prepared 3.5 plus odds for you guys. We've split it into 2 tickets. Okay. And the first ticket contains 2 games. The second ticket contains 3 games. I would encourage you guys to play and split them into 2 as well. Don't match, please. We are in interesting times at the moment. Very, very interesting times. And we need to keep observing and keep playing accordingly. So the very first game is a World Club friendly. It's a game involving Vansdorf versus Jablonec from the Czech League. So when you take a look at the home team, this is a team that has averaged 3.5 goals in their last 5 games. 3.5 goals in their last 5. Whenever they play at home, you can expect lots and lots of goals. And this is a team that literally averages on its own a minimum of 2 goals at home. 2 goals at home. Now you take a look at the away team away from home, and the away team too has averaged a minimum of 2.5 goals away from home. And the interesting thing is, they've managed to score in 4 out of their last 5 away games. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game. An interesting game that we should expect a lot of goals. A lot and a lot of goals. It's going to deliver. So it's for this reason that we've given 2.5 goals in this fixture for this team. So we should expect 2.5 goals to happen in this game. And of course, the odd for 2.5 goals to happen in this fixture is priced at 1.21. The next game we have is a game involving a Coppa Italia teams. It's the quarterfinals, and we have AC Milan having a go at Atlanta. So when you look at AC Milan at home, they've been very good. Literally, the last time AC Milan lost at home was in November, and it was a Champions League game. And interestingly, every other game, be it Coppa Italia, be it a league game, they've won every one of them at home. Now we take a look at this Atalanta team, and they've only won 1 game in 5 away games. That's shocking. 1 game in 5 away games. They've lost twice, drawn twice, and literally their only victory away from home came in a Europa League fixture. So what that means is that in their last 5 games domestically, they haven't won a single game. Okay, they haven't won a single game, and this is going to, affect them against this AC Milan team. And then you look at their head-to-head, and the head-to-head is fantastic. You have AC Milan beating them or securing a positive point 4 out of the last 5 games they've played. They've only lost once to Atalanta, and that was in 2021. But every other game they have beaten these Atalanta team. So it's a simple prediction, and given that AC Milan isn't really sure, I don't think are they even in the Champions League? Okay, if they are, I'm not sure they'll be looking forward to winning it, given the strength of the opposition. And you also look at their league. The league has become very competitive. It's a 2-horse race between Juventus and and the other team, and they are not part of it. So they'll look at this Coppa Italia and tell themselves, we have a chance of winning it. And that's why they've been very serious with it, as you can see. And it's for that reason that we've given them a double chance at odds of 1.33. And of course, you have the booking code here for the sporting bet. Sorry guys, I didn't have time to generate the 1xbet. Forgive me. So that's the booking code for it. And then the next game is from the Turkish Super League. It's Fenerbahce versus Konyaspor. So look at Fenerbahce at home. 5 matches, and these guys have been very, very fantastic. Literally, the last time they lost a game at home was in November. So they've gone the whole of December without losing a single domestic game. And interestingly, the reason they lost this game at home was because they had those I think Europa Conference League fixtures, and it was a whole lot combining those matches and also maintaining excellence in the league. So, but every other game they've done well, including playing a 0-0 draw against Galatasaray, and they want to get back to winning ways against an away team that has lost 3 times and drawn twice. So the away team hasn't won a single game away from home. They even lost 3-0 to Galatasaray. And then you take a look at their head-to-head. Their head-to-head shows that Fenerbahce has lost this fixture just once to the away team. They've won every one of them. So it's for this reason that we are pretty convinced that this is a fixture Fenerbahce will win in 90 minutes. And the odds for Fenerbahce to win this fixture in 90 minutes is priced at 1.21. The next fixture we have is a game involving Liverpool and Fulham. It's the EFL Cup semi-finals. So you have this Liverpool team that has been in very good form. They've won 3 times, drawn twice at home. And interestingly, this was the team that went away to Arsenal and beat Arsenal at their home. And again, that Arsenal team is a team one has to be very careful of. I think they're about to go down. They've been in very shocking form at the moment. You can't really tell what they're up to. And even though Liverpool is missing Salah, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Salah's absence impacts the team, because he's really their talisman. He's the one that produces the magic on the wings, drives the attack forward. And now you have this Fulham team that hasn't won a single game away from home. So 4 losses and 1 win. And you take a look at their head-to-head, and their head-to-head shows that Liverpool has won this fixture 4 out of 5 times whenever they play this team at home. 4 out of 5 times. So having that in mind, this is a fixture we expect Liverpool to win in 90 minutes. But in view of the fact that Salah is absent and it's a cup competition, and again with Klopp, you never can tell how serious he is. But I think since it's a semi-final, he's going to be very serious with this particular cup. He's going to be very serious with it. He's usually not serious with cup competitions when he's in the Champions League. So what that means is we are giving Liverpool a double chance at odds of 1.80. It's a game they will win, but I just have my reservations given the fact that Salah is unavailable, and we haven't seen how this team will gel without Salah. That's my only concern. So let's say, or imagine the game ends in a draw in 90 minutes and goes into extra time, and then we save ourselves the heartbreak of having played a full victory in 90 minutes. So a double chance is priced at 1.30. And now the final game is a semi-final encounter of the Super Cup involving Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Now it's going to be a very, very interesting game, because these are 2 teams that don't give up easily when they play each other. In Nigeria, there is what we say. They say no grief for anyone. They don't agree easily. They don't agree easily to each other. They don't accede to each other easily. But again, we can use a few parameters and data-driven points to understand how this game will unfold, because it's a cup game. Now, We look at Real Madrid's home performances in the teams they have played in their last five home games. And even though this is not going to be played in Real Madrid's home, but at least seeing how Real Madrid has done in its most recent matches can give an indication of how they will perform. They've won every one of their last five home matches. Atletico Madrid, whenever they play in a neutral ground, a ground that is away from home, they've suffered. And it's really interesting that the last time they have won a game or won games away from home has been in the Champions League against Feyenoord and in their cup competition against a lower team. So league matches involving teams on the level of Real Madrid, they've lost. It's also important we look at their head-to-head. Their head-to-head shows that Real Madrid has dominated this fixture. It's interesting that their last five meetings has seen Real Madrid pick a positive result in all five. Okay, Real Madrid has either drawn or beaten. So even though bookies have given Real Madrid huge odds to win, I believe this is a game Real Madrid will win. I don't see Atletico Madrid beating Real Madrid. And we know how serious these Real Madrid teams play whenever they are fighting for a cup. So it's for this reason that I've given Real Madrid, right, a draw no bet at odds of 1.50. So they will beat Atletico Madrid. I'm pretty convinced of that in 90 minutes. You know, if you guys want to take a risk, you can play Real Madrid straight win, but it's a cup competition. Both teams will be serious. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and give Real Madrid a draw no bet in 90 minutes. So all of this should give you a total of, I think, 1.8 odds or so. And that's the Sporty Bet coach. And when you add everything together, you should have a total of 3+ odds for your benefit. And guys, it's nothing but an absolute privilege and honor to share this game with you. And I wish you guys nothing but the very best with today's round of matches. Thank you.